5:30, the sun is going down. So by 6 o'clock, time for bed, right? So that is a change. For those of you that don't know, every year people argue. Do you remember the term argue? Argue.
Argue means correspondence.
Cross what?
Correspondence. You talk and my talk. Argument.
Argument. You talk, I talk, we don't agree. We argue.
Disagree.
Disagree. We disagree, we have an argument. So some people say, no, don't change the time. Some people say, yes, change the time. So every year it's an argument about whether or not we will have what's called daylight saving time. So we are going to have that for a bit. It does require some changes, as Brian was saying, people that work in hospitals, to make sure that if you're recording and you need to give medicine every hour, what if you need to give someone a pill every hour? 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock. And it's 9 o'clock. And then at 9 o'clock, you set the clock back to 8 o'clock. Well, now what do we do? So people have to they have to decide a way to do it. I'm not sure how they do it in the hospital.
They just, they change the time, appropriate time in the middle of the night, and then they just
click it off.
Yeah.
Sir, one question.
Yes.
Our time change Sunday 12 p.m. Sunday 12
At 2 a.m. Sunday morning, it happened. 2 a.m.
1 hour.
At 2 a.m. on Sunday,
night.
in the night, you go to your clock,
1 hour.
1 hour. 1 hour back.
1 hour back.
Now next spring, what will you do? Next spring, sometime in the spring, in the middle of the night, at 2 a.m., you take your clock, whoop, 3 a.m.
Yeah. 1 hour.
1 hour. Fall back, spring forward. That's the way.
It's not my question, sir.
Yeah.
My question, 5 November night, 12 p.m. change our time.
Where? In Michigan?
Michigan?
It happened at 2 a.m. That's when they do it. They do it at 2 a.m. Yeah.
There, 5 November change night 12 o'clock or start time change.
It started here at 2 a.m. on Sunday.
Sunday?
Yes, Sunday.
Sunday time start?
That's when the change took place. Yeah. So it's done. So what time is it now? Oh, it says 10 to 11. So that clock will say 1 hour wrong until next spring. So that, no one's going to fix that clock. It's just going to be wrong. Do we know wrong?
Yeah.
Not right. Until next spring, and then it will be right again. So, I'm afraid to touch that clock because it may just stop working. So we can live with it. A few other things I wanted to talk about. Right here, the page that I gave you.
Housing,
Housing. Yep. What does that mean, housing?
home,
Yep. This is a big term, housing.
Housing. Trying the house or try.
all about place where people live.
Places where people live.
Live.
Yep. So not just houses. We have to remember that housing is a bigger term. And so when we talk about housing, we remember, of course,
House,
yeah. So any place where people live. And this is what makes the difference between housing and no housing.
address,
Address.
Yes. If it has an address, it's considered housing. If I have a tent, do we know a tent? What is a tent?
Yes. That's you can't say that.
Yeah, you go camping, you live in a, you have a tent. If I have a tent and I take it out in the parking lot and put up a tent and I put a bed in the tent and I sleep in it, is that housing? No. It's an address. So we have often talked about things in the news. This is in the news. Big news. Housing. What's the problem with housing? Why is it in the news? Good morning. Come in. Hi.
not enough.
In the USA, there is not enough housing. There are not enough houses, apartments, condominiums, mobile homes, or trailers. What happens when there's not enough?
Price?
Price is up,
Price is up.
going up.
Yeah. So that's one of the problems we have in the USA right now. Housing
Expensive.
Housing is expensive in the USA now. Housing in Hamtramck
Too expensive.
is going up more and more expensive. Yes. So when we talk about consumer smarts, we're not just talking about going to Walmart and buying clothes. We're talking about housing, about big thing, cars. I have a student last year that bought a house, and he bought a house in Detroit. He bought a house for how much? What does that say?
30,000?
30,000. Remember, the other way of saying that would be
30,000.
30,000. This 1,000, yeah. Sometimes with weighing things like cheese, that's, kilograms, but we use that K for 1,000 in money. He bought it for 30,000 and it had some problems. It needed some fixing. A little bit of this, a little bit of that, nothing too big. He spent this much. He spent this much to fix it.
5,000.
5,000. Someone came by and said, I give you 50,000 for it. I'll pay you 50,000. So that's that's the extra money, 15,000.
Public money.
What do you think he did? Did he sell it or not sell it?
Solid.
He didn't sell it. Why? Why?
Need more.
Pardon?
Need more.
So here he's got 50,000. He's got $50,000 and he says, well, now where am I going to live? He's out here looking here. No more good deals. So he kept the house. Now the house probably 80,000 going up. Yeah, going up fast. So that's all about consumer smarts. Using what we know about money. I didn't know if Greg was coming with the. Oh, here it is. I was wondering where he put the mic today. I didn't even see him. So this is kind of a review of some things that we talked about. One of the things for people that are new here, we talked about this before, houses and apartments, but what is a condominium? They often call these condo. Condo, yes.
Condominium.
Yeah. Sort of like an apartment. But they're connected buildings. Usually when we think of an apartment, we have big building, first floor, second floor, third floor, fourth floor apartments.
It's condominium.
Usually in a in a busy city, but a condominium are often,
Grow.
yeah. That's a door. I live here. Someone else lives here. Same building. This is my condo. That's his condo. In the same building. Very popular in many places, especially with older people. Sometimes older people don't like to have a yard with grass, snow. Someone comes and does it for you, cleans it up. So condominiums are very popular in many places in Michigan and all over the country. I don't know if any condominiums are being built in Hamtramck. Do you know of any?
No.
No. They will come. It will happen, but not yet. This one, do we know mobile home? What is a mobile home?
Mobile home. The house. Any basis.
What? A house?
No, a house move.
How does it move? Tornado?
No.
Some bus,
Like truck.
moving truck,
Yeah.
live some men.
Yeah.
That has wheels. You can put wheels on it and move it from one place to another. A mobile home terrible. He's driving. Mobile home, right here. You can drive it. And inside, bedroom, bathroom, kitchen, everything in that mobile home. A trailer is more like this one. You haul it with a truck and or car and pull the trailer, put it down, take the wheels off, and it stays there. If anybody here go to Costco in Madison Heights, right next to Costco is a trailer park. That's what it's called, a trailer park. Instead of house, trailer, trailer. Yeah. So that's a little bit about lead into housing. I think that was page 44. I might want to, yeah, do one thing first. Look on here, informational questions about with be and do. the verb be. When we use the verb of being, we So in there, and there's like somewhere, did I take the sign-in sheet? I think I did.
No signing.
I'm good. Right, Matt had to sign in. So in other words, I do not say I'd be happy. No good. I am happy.
Everybody saying.
Do and does.
Do.
That.
Do and does.
See you
Okay.
tomorrow, Mike.
Very good. Okay, tomorrow,
Yeah.
you'll be here, but you're leaving a little early
A little
tomorrow.
early, Yeah.
So when you come in tomorrow, we'll spend a few minutes and get you set for
Okay.
Wednesday, Thursday. I talked when I went over there on Thursday. Have you been in the Horizon building?
No, but I can easy go
You
over
know
there.
where it is?
Yeah.
When you walk in the front door, the secretary's name is Sue.
Sue.
And she will be expecting you to walk in before class, and she'll register you. And she wanted to send somebody over with you, and I said, you're cool. You don't need anybody.
Yeah, okay.
And then at the end of the day, when you go home,
Yeah.
you'll take this,
Yep.
okay? And she'll say, was there assignment? She said, I'll remind her that you're coming back. We'll see you when you get back, so.
Okay. So I'll need to see her before I come to class
Yes,
on Wednesday
yeah,
morning.
Wednesday
Okay.
morning, and then at the end of the day.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can
okay.
easily do that. Good. All right.
Yeah, her name- Sue is her name.
Okay. And I'll see you tomorrow for a little bit.
Gotcha.
And then-
Okay.
Okay. Thank you, Mike.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye-bye. Okay, let's take a look here. I think seeing as we have Ahmed is here, so seeing as he's here, I think I'm going to have him read the first part, because it says read about Ahmed. So your turn to read. I know you haven't been here in a while. Welcome back on this one.
Okay,
Okay?
okay, yes.
Part A.
Here you go.
Nope, the other side.
Read about Ahmad.
I lived in Ismail. His
House.
house in Oakland, California. I needed more room. I needed small
Something.
or something. What I bigger
A
bigger yard
yard,
and for farming
bedrooms.
On the smile I paint.
Sorry.
In the summer I paint.
I found
I found the one
a beautiful
beautiful house, but the rent was too high, and that was
it was.
what for from my work.
Okay, let's take a look here. I'm taking this off, but we'll put it back on if we need it. Lived. These ED words often confusing. ED, but not livid, but lived. We hear the D at the end. And
Small smell.
small smell. Those vowels, you gotta pay attention.
Small.
All sound. Small. Small house. Look at here, Oakland, comma, California. Notice the comma between Oakland and California, which is just like where you live, Hamtramck, comma, Michigan, comma. Yeah. Next one,
I needed more room.
this is an ED,
Needed.
past tense. Needed. Needed. And this one, this is one word, but it's two words put together. Something. So when you see words that maybe you don't know, look for what you do know. Something. Yeah. Otherwise, you're going to be trying to sound it out. It's going to look like something. No.
No, something.
Something. Two words. Two words put together. Something. And the next one,
With a bigger yard.
this word here, big word for today.
Bigger yard and 4 bedrooms. Beautiful.
Beautiful. What is beautiful?
Nice.
Pure.
Very, very nice to look at. Something we like a lot. A beautiful day. A beautiful person. A beautiful dress or shirt. Something we like to look at. Beautiful. But of course, the rent was too high and far from my work. What does that mean? Distance, far. Far is a word meaning away.
Right.
Yeah. Not close, not near,
Long
far,
distance.
long distance, yeah. Thackeray, take over. The rent,
The rent was 1,050 a month.
how much?
1,500.
1,000.
1,500. 1,500 a month. I like it so much.
I like it so much.
I like it so much that I got a second job to pay the rent. I am happy in my new house, but I have to work a lot, so I am not there very much.
Yeah. Okay, let's take a look here at this word.
Like,
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 Like
There's a T sound at the end, like.
like,
Yeah. Lived, D
Like.
sound. Needed, ed sound. Past tense. Yeah. All ed, but this one sounds like da, ta, and ed. We just get used to these. If you say livid, someone will say, okay, I understand. If you say liked, same thing. But we have to practice these when we read these. How much is the rent?
1,500.
1,500.
Is that good or is that high?
too much.
Hi.
Too much.
Yeah.
Where is that too much?
Excellent.
In Auckland, California.
Auckland, California.
Oakland, California? That's cheap
cheap. Yeah.
in Oakland. New York City? Cheap. Hamtramck, too much.
Too much.
So people in Oakland, he needed 4 bedrooms. So 4 bedrooms, maybe people have to spend 4,000 a month
Yeah.
in Oakland.
The house
Yeah.
is big.
Yeah. So he has to work many hours, poor man. Let's take a look here, and we're going to go down to part B and circle the letter of the correct answer. So we'll start here. Arafat, read question number 1.
Why did Ahmed need a new house? He needed a bigger garden for his car.
Bigger what?
He needed bigger house.
Read that again, Arafat.
He needed a bigger garden.
Ah,
Garage.
Oh, garage. A bigger garage for his car.
true or not true?
True.
Not true.
Not true.
His house was too small. Too small. True. True.
True.
He is happy on
In his,
his new house.
what's the best answer? Why did he need a new house?
Yeah.
His house was too small.
His house was too small.
Now, let's go up here to the story that we read. He says he lived in a small house in Oakland.
He needed.
So what? A small house, one guy, no problem.
Yeah.
It doesn't say a problem, but then it says, I needed more room. It doesn't say anything about the house being too small. It says, I needed more room. That means that house was too small. It's telling you his small house is a problem. So the information we need to know is, I needed more room. That's key, right there. Nothing about a car garage. And when the answer number C, or letter C, he is happy in his new house. Is that true or not true?
It's true, sir.
It's true, but that's not the question.
Yeah.
You have to answer the question.
Why did? Yeah.
Experience, my housing experience, she said, I am happy my new house.
That's true, but not the question.
Yeah, but-
Okay. So if I said, what color is this pen?
Black,
Black.
black,
Black and white.
Black and
black
Black
and
and
white,
white,
yeah.
If I say, you ask me the question, you say, what color is the pen? And I say, the sky is blue.
No, no.
That's true.
No.
It's not the question. You have to answer the question. You have to pay attention to the question. Let's go over here to number 2, and Udayan.
How
Question.
many bedrooms does the new house have? The rent is too high. It has 4 bedrooms. The rent is 1,500 amount. How many bedrooms does the new
Hey,
house
hey,
have?
it is
It has 4 bedrooms. True.
4 bedroom.
That's the question. You have to answer the question. How many bedrooms?
Yeah.
4 bedrooms.
Yes. So is the rent 1,500 a month? Yes. Not the question.
How many bedrooms?
The rent is too high? Yes. Not the question. How many bedrooms? Answer the question. Yeah.
4 bedrooms.
Letter B is correct, yes.
3. Read number 3.
Do you want to read number 3?
Yeah.
Go ahead, try it.
Where is the house? It has a backyard.
Bigger.
Bigger,
Bigger. He for
bigger what?
Yeah.
yeah bigger,
Yard, yeah.
He for it found it
Found it?
in the summer. It is for from his work.
Number 2 is found.
No, number 3. Number
It is far
C.
from his work.
It is house backyard.
What letter?
C.
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 It is
Yeah.
far.
It is far from his work.
So, remember when you are answering, if you were to say this, is it A, B, or C, you would say, it is letter C.
Yes.
So we talk about numbers and letters. So if you look at this, A, B, and C, there's 3 there. So if you say number 3, that's not a good way to say it. You say letter C. Pay attention to number and letter.
Okay, what's number this one?
C.
C.
Okay.
It is far from.
It is, where is the house?
It is far from his work.
It is far.
Where is the house?
Now let's take a look. This one is not clear because we don't know new house, old house. I don't like this question, but
Oh,
the old house was far, the new house was far from his work, so that's the best answer, letter C. Who wants number 4? Volunteer, Abdul Qadir?
How come he afford his house? It's far from work. B, he got second job. C, he works overtime. Letter B.
he got a second job.
Does it say he got a second job? Yes, it does. So we have to go with the information they give us. He got a second job. Maybe he works overtime, but it doesn't say. We go with the one. Let's take a look down here with these examples of is, are. How much is the rent?
1,500.
1,500 amount.
How much are the flowers?
$20.
Floor.
Flowers.
One.
20. 20.
You got it here?
Floor. Floor.
We're just reading from here. Where is the apartment?
Eastern.
Where are the apartments? Is and are.
Is the
Is the apartment, is on the first street?
is
Apartments are apartments.
Next one, what kind of home is for rent?
An apartment.
An apartment.
What kind of homes, plural, are in the neighborhood?
Apartment.
Apartments and
The house.
houses. Let me ask you this. What kind of homes are in Hamtramck?
And then
Just come up.
One house.
What kind of homes?
House, home,
Houses,
more than home. Apartment, home.
apartments. Yes. Does Hamtramck have apartments? Oh, yes, it does. Sure it does.
One apartment.
Where?
Sir.
Pardon?
Holbrook, senior citizen.
Holbrook has apartments,
Apartment. Or senior citizen.
senior citizens. Yeah. So there are also some other buildings that have apartments in Hamtramck. Not too many, but it's a little bit, and Hamtramck is a little bit special in this way. Here we are. This is very common here in Hamtramck.
Yeah.
Here's a house in Hamtramck.
Attic, second floor, basement.
family house.
Basement.
Ground floor, first
Big
floor,
house.
second floor, third.
Two family house.
Pardon?
Two family.
Four. Four family house.
That's right.
I live in the basement apartment. You live in the first floor apartment.
My house. Okay. Big house.
Second.
Second.
He lives in the second floor apartment. And somebody has strong legs lives up in the
Attic.
third floor apartment.
My house
Attic.
same.
Yeah, very common in Hamtramck. Yeah. So this is a house with apartments. It's called an apartment house.
Apartment.
The senior building is called an apartment building.
Apartment.
Yeah, to let us know it's big. I think four stories, 4 or 5 floors. That one has an elevator. This one,
No elevator.
no elevator. Lots of stairs. It's very common in Hamtramck. And, oh, the other thing about Hamtramck, this was a vocabulary from Thursday. The little porch where you can walk outside. Across the street, you see people out there, outside, on second floor. Balcony.
Yeah,
Balcony.
balcony.
Balcony. Yeah, balcony.
What's balcony?
Balcony.
Oh, yeah.
Balcony here.
Balcony.
Balcony.
Yeah,
And this one,
Yeah.
in the back, yard. The yard. And sometimes you look behind the building, and back by the alley, you'll see the garage.
Yeah.
Right here,
Yeah.
this is the alley. I look out on the other side of the alley, that's the garage. No driveway. No way to get through here. You have to go through the alley to get to the garage. House for cars. I'll give you a few minutes. Take a look at part D and E. You can do this on your own.
Barbie.
Turn the page. This, right here. It says complete
The question.
And
the
then
questions. Right here. Does everyone have this? Ahmed, do you have one? You do?
Yeah.
Okay. Try this one. Let me go get Greg. Got it? Give it a try. You have 3 choices. If you make a mistake, we're going to fix it.